Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Group 2 match here in the Halo Wars 2 Amateur League's season finals, the main event. Shreko is going for Decimus here in the blue color. And on the other side, his opponent, AlbyRapier, is going for the Arbiter. 180 pounds are on the line here. Yeah, we're in a group stage, right? So that means that the players have to fight through that. 2 players will be advancing out of every group. Then they enter a single elimination stage with 6 players in a single elim. It's a pretty simple little bracket today, but it does mean that you have several chances to get into the main part. 4 players will be paid out. And what is the Amateur League? That's where we block out the top players, the very strong players as well that are likely to win Rising Star. So a whole lot of mid to mid-high players here. Does that mean in practice? Mostly like mid-Onyx players here at the final event. But I think a bunch of them are Diamond or so. Definitely no champion players in this. Although Alby and Shreko are both pretty good. Seeing a raid camp in the home base because, well, you want to take this over, right? And Decimus is certainly capable of doing so. Combine Vortex with a bunch of jump brutes, it can certainly be done. Also want to give a quick shout out to our website subscribers to, you know, just acknowledge that without them this wouldn't be possible. Got a pretty good amount of supporters like that. They just help a lot with our upkeep costs. Also quite a bunch of donations for this league. The way it works is actually we don't do direct donations, but some of the players are donating their winnings back into the pool. So thank you very much for that, to all that did. And that would be Shikikum, Fita Goliath, and my memory fails me for the third one. I'm sorry. Second generator coming up for Shreko. He feels he has enough brutes, which is 2. It's a very low number, but you know, with Vortex, a lot can be done. Oh, catch that grunt, catch that grunt, catch that grunt. Yes, there you go. Very clean takedown. But will it be enough to get this base before another pops out? No. So I can definitely wreck the grunts. Holy shit. Base is down. Grunts chose not to engage, actually. Overall, good trade for Shreko. Did a lot of damage here. But he's down in power nodes. It's 2-1. He spent a lot of resources taking this thing down as well. Got a War Council coming up for Alby. So there will be an Arbiter hero here. That can certainly wreck the infantry. Oh my god, we've got Scootman in the chat. That's crazy. Haven't seen you in a million years. Sight for sore eyes. Beam should be available, so these grunts are actually in trouble. I'm assuming that's what Decimus would do. Although you could just go for Siphon. The turret is a little bit much for this. There's 2 turrets and an Arbiter, so Shreko better leave here. Ay. That mine just out of range, but doesn't matter when the Arbiter takes everyone down. And then the upgrades are coming in. Oh boy. Best thing Shreko can do is hide in that garrison and just be annoying. Well, the man is only now going to tier 2. Certainly should try to sneak a base like this one maybe. But it's easy said than done, especially because Arbiter's 4th point, the Enforcer drop, which is usually what's picked, can just absolutely decimate that. Prevent it from happening in the first place. Alby is doing the right thing here by sneaking the base himself, but it's not that sneaky when Shreko just sees it, right? Yeah, he knows, he knows. Not a lot he can do about it though. Time to take over the power node. Phantoms. Nice. This is some Pro League stuff right there. Alby is doing it well, I think. Just need some Rangers. And we do have the raid camp to do so. Why is there... what? We already had a war council. Has he made 2 war councils to really quickly get the upgrades? I think that's what happened, right? Okay. I missed that, but that's what happened. That's a Vortex level 2. Oh my god. It did nothing. And don't forget, this Arbiter can heal himself. So those grunts better take him out. They won't get an opportunity for long. And Alby going to town here might not be the best of ideas. The 2 Conduit of Rages do stack here, but there's just too much firepower here with 3 turrets. Space is gonna have no problems being held. The upgrade should be coming soon, TM as well. Shreko's not attempting to expand, which might indicate that he's trying to put together a big drop. Maybe a beam in the middle. No, he's gone for level 2 Vortex, so I don't think he has beam and will lose his mini base as a result. He gets a refund on those grunts. This push basically has to take out the base, and with so many phantoms being here already, full of rangers, I just don't see how this army can beat it. Okay, maybe don't fly the phantoms over the grunts. Keep at a distance and it should be okay. That's the thing, the rangers in the skies can take down the rangers on the ground, no problem. But there's not enough units here to hold, as the upgrade was too late. Should have been a shielded base by now, really. Alby certainly has the resources for it, so just not paying attention to your float and spend does cause issues like that. The Alby could do a Conduit of Rage on these and take down the ground army pretty easily with the phantoms. Also, these boys have been picking off the minis, so that's very, very nice to see. Alby is already ready to go tier 3, getting an Arbiter upgrade once more, as well as starting to make a bunch of Wraiths, supposedly. Those would be the next steps anyway. Is this Conduit level 2? The healing is so slow, I think not. Grunts holding their own for now. Healing being very annoying. We also got a Warlord out. He can't shoot up, so I'm not sure if I completely agree, but he can pull in the Arbiter, he can stun him, and then the Grunts can finish him off, so that's a play. And obviously you can follow that up with the Vortex as well to stun him, lock him in place, debuff the armor. Finally, Shreko setting up his base also. No tier 3 or anything like that, but, you know, Decimus drop is definitely in play. Would love to see it. Siphon's ready as well. So another attack wouldn't be the worst idea at all. Is he gonna go for the main? The base for Alby. Makes sense, the man's loaded. It's full pop too. It's tier 3. Still no Wraiths anywhere. Guys, spend, spend, spend. If I was coaching, I'd be yelling spend, spend, spend. It has to become second nature. It will power you up a lot. Most important thing, more stuff beats less stuff. It's that simple. Okay, the Warlord viability is getting used on the base actually here, which is very funny here. Vortex getting countered by a mass stasis, but with so few phantoms staying alive, I'm not sure AlbyRapier can stay alive. I'm sure a lot of healing was delivered throughout this. Ah, those 1-star Rangers, man. This is why I always say that the Phantoms have to be high number but still full. And you have to hide them under a shield with engineer support and turrets. So that this can't happen. Because Decimus and many other leaders certainly have ways to break bases, right? So what you want to do is use the bases to their maximum potential. Shoot with the Phantoms from a distance, level up the units within, and ultimately you get to a point where they're just pretty much unbeatable. Okay, Shreko's third base will probably not... Oh! He lost the second base to this. I missed it. Sorry. Alby's certainly not helpless, but man, he's baseless. Still no Decimus drop from Shreko. But we could be seeing it any time. Just a matter of losing 4 more population. Attacking the main has got to be the next mission. But this is it's a cloak, it's not a shield. Ay, ay, ay. Still a really full grunt army. And remember, these guys are gonna heal themselves up at this base by just fighting. So 1 or 2 units at a time just isn't doing much to all this. Decimus is gonna use his viability. It doesn't hit the base very well, but it does hit it. And some of these pads are already getting cut down. The Alby at level 3, or well, 3 upgrades, tier 3. Is going to be able to do quite a bit, but you have to be careful with him. Stun is still going to be in play, and Vortex level 2 certainly is going to stun him again. We're not seeing a teleport or anything like that, but the army will be taking him down, I'm thinking. Lots of healing coming through. Warlord ultimately will go down. Oh, the stasis is buying him a little bit of time. Arbiter gets taken down by the grunts and Rangers ultimately. And that's the Warlord dead, but it will probably cost all of these enforcers their lives. And meanwhile, the base is being stripped. So Shreko is certainly doing a great job here. Being on a 100 population limit and working his way up to tier 3. Well, at least the resources, right? Alby's not doing much with his tier 3, except the cloak, except the Arbiter upgrade, but you need more than that in order to actually win. Some phantoms could have been upgraded as well, I guess, to the free capacity, but it's really the Wraiths that you would have needed to make it here. And even those are a danger, because heroes can pull them in. Shreko too strong. I just think he didn't play all the qualifiers, hence the lower seeding for him. But he's strong. He might be the strongest player here. We'll see. Master Shreko in the blue color will be playing as the guy with the shiny head. On the other side, we've got AlbyRapier playing as Decimus. Now, Vault is a pretty open map. There's gonna be a lot of action all around. Maybe some Warthogs for our Forge, maybe Mass Chopper for our Decimus, but maybe not. Sometimes it's just Hero and Grunts. And that worked really well in the last game, so maybe AlbyRapier is like, it's like, I've done this before, I've seen this before, why didn't I do that? And now he wants to do it. Shreko with the super early barracks, that's unusual as hell. Oh my god, is he gonna Pelican Cheese? I'm not ready. Somebody hold me. I'm not ready for this. Oh my god, dude. If he doesn't Pelican Cheese, I'm gonna lose my mind. Now remember, Decimus can't heal his buildings without engineers, so... could be a hell of a play. Especially if you don't expect it. And you should be able to Pelican from like over here to like over here. So that's enough. Also, there's no mines early on to hard counter that. I could imagine that working out quite well. Upgrade one more pad. It's pretty cheap with Forge. And then it's time to bring hell. What's the difference between the three groups? They all play simultaneously, but only 2 people will make it out of each group. Now, except Group 1, everybody has 4 people. Group 1 only has 3, because we didn't get quite the 12 signups we were looking for. Not everybody was ready to go, unfortunately. But the goal is to have 6 people move on to the single elimination stage. That should be pretty smooth. Now, ideally, there would be 4 groups, but the player base is at the moment a little smaller, so we've scaled down a bit from what we would like to do. But ideally, you know, now with the tournaments being consistent, people will be more active and playing again. And we're hoping that we can do 4 groups of 4 every time in these main events. Then we get a beautiful, beautiful 16-man single elim at the end. No Pelican, just straight up cheese. I love some cheese. But there will be a Decimus, a Warlord hero here. So that's definitely able to hold, especially if there's turrets. Turrets almost done. This army is tiny and pathetic. Might be able to take down the extractor in the back though. But that's an expensive army to throw. He's getting bonked pretty good here. But ultimately, it's just too many grunts to really do any damage. We've got the Forge Hog out in the back, and Shreko has decided to get a second generator, but it's all pretty slow going. So our Decimus player can do much the same. Get a second generator himself. And get a faster tier 2 potentially as well. But this wasn't the build to do a Pelican Rush, right? You kind of need a double barracks in order to do that, and just suddenly get across the map with like 15 Hellbringers. It's very, very hard to stop even with heroes. Okay, Shreko, you gotta be watching out against those suicide grunts. This is a very clumped up group. Oh my god, what was that? It looks like the suicide grunts were interacting with the pulled units. I've never seen that before. Because, I mean, you wouldn't want to do that, right? So, it's only natural that I didn't see it. You want to target the clump, not the handful units that got pulled. Sniper's out, but Forge Hog's dead. With Vortex being so good to deal with this. I think Alby is in a really good position here. Even detonates the mine with his own mines, so that's great. Running away so that he doesn't get wrecked by the snipers is also good. Shreko taking a beating here for sure, and not doing any damage really. So that should be great news for Alby. He does have the second gen and its upgrade coming in, but Shreko is a little bit ahead there. Of course, if Shreko remakes his hero and keeps pumping snipers, that power advantage will disappear very quickly. Beam coming down on the two snipers, immediately killing them, immediately paying for itself is this beam. Especially if another Marine gets killed, but the grunts can finish that. Oh god, they can finish themselves off. Jesus Christ, the bombs. Yeah, they ate that. That's unfortunate. But you know how scatter bomb is, it's quite laggy. It can lock up your controls a bit, and it's very hard to get out of it in one piece, so typically you'll be eating the first volley no matter what you do. That stuff really needs some patching. I think Metalloid attempted to make it like fewer drops, fewer bombs, and that kind of did the trick. Just fewer, more damaging bombs, makes it more consistent, makes it lag less. Did Shreko just resign? Somebody resigned. Looks like it. He says it's a game crash, but ultimately what did he have? Alby was controlling this, so I'm not sure we can make it a replay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to call that one, maybe. Let me look at the footage. Got the YouTube live stream up. So, yeah, I mean, there's an extra mini base here for Alby, and he's going tier 2. So he's more than able to control the situation, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we can force a replay here. Ladies and gentlemen, Shreko is playing his one true love, Voridus. On the other side, Alby is playing whatever Shreko played the last time, twice in a row. No, he's doing that every time he plays, I think. I see a pattern here. They'll never see it coming. Well, Shreko having the frontal mini base, I thought would result in a raid camp up front, but no. It might be much more techy. UNSC is going for the side power. Strangely, no Shreko units out. He just made an extra grunt and that was it. Second one coming now. No barracks, no nothing for Alby either. Just a Forge Hog. Which is a good idea, of course. Not much in tier 1 banish can beat the Forge Hog. Love units are required for it either way, whatever you go for. Whether it's grunts, whether it's choppers. Choppers are best equipped for it. And very strangely, we're gonna be seeing some infused engineers, which is not very common. Shreko's showing us the way. Those grunts are gonna take the full brunt of this. And they're not capturing even, so... Take quite a bit of damage, but there's many of them, so it's fine. It's gonna be quick. 3 mini bases for Alby. But it's all pretty slow. You would have expected another pad upgrade here or something, and maybe Marines to capture the power node, but neither has manifested itself. Barracks coming up also now. There should be just the anvil round upgrade coming up for the Forge Hog. Shreko already working on the second power node. Will Shreko get mines? That's what I'm looking for here. He's got plenty of pad upgrades. Just doesn't need any of those anymore, and I think he is. Yeah, shrapnel mines are coming in. That's gonna be important against Forge Hog. Also, this engineer is pretty important to help defend himself. The ammo round didn't actually do that much work, but there are a bunch of Hellbringers. Did that engineer just blow its load? Why here? I guess he expected to be chased or something like that. But yeah, Shreko will need something against these Hellbringers. I'm not sure you'll get it. Maybe you'll get a bunch of brutes going. The Grenadiers, but no, it's just hammer brutes. That's really strange. Bunch of Lotus Mines coming down, but ultimately not doing much of anything. Alby's still not on a second generator as far as I can tell, which is alarming, because you do want a relatively quick tier 2 here. Getting the grenades for the Marines, not a bad idea. Should be able to take down the grunts quickly. Then going for the engineers should be no issue at all. Forge Hog is alive and well for now. He's getting 2 arrows because he's buffing the rally point. I don't know why that's happening, but it is. Anyway, the brutes are in, doing a little bit of damage. Mines as well, but great splits from Alby. Detonating it with just the 1 Marine. It's getting slowed quite a bit though, and certainly Shreko's painting the land. Taking down much of the UNSC infantry. You don't want to stay too long on an infantry army, so getting out some Warthogs would be great early on, but that's not the direction that Alby is going. The second generator still not upgraded, and it's a perfect opportunity for Shreko to attack. Again, it's very easy for him to generate goo on the ground, and once he does, he can get an invigorating frenzy in, and just overall get a lot of work done with that. Oh my god, the ammo round, the scatter bomb combo will wipe the entire army. Shreko has nothing all of a sudden. Oh my god. Alby absolutely caught him in the corner here. That was a brutal choke point and a really good punish. Can our Forge player now go across the map and finish it off, or what? That was sick. Shreko is trying to go tier 2. Let's see if we can get it done. My goodness. Certainly the power modes are free to capture. There's nothing stopping that. Well, there's a mine stopping that, I guess, but the 1 Marine will force a detonation on that. Both players are going tier 2. When is the Pro League main event? It's all tomorrow. Guys, you gotta get in the Discord. We just notified about that. So tomorrow on Sunday, we are doing both of the leftover matches for the Pro League as well as for the Rising Star. This weekend's packed. Packed, but the grunts are coming in. Shreko has to rebuild everything he's had before. And the entire UNSC army will be healed. But this is an opening. This is an opportunity to get across here. Only supply pads? What is it Alby doing? What? He lost the Forge Hog. And his army is completely out of position. Dude, Shreko could kill him. Oh no. I don't think there's Pelican available or anything like that. The Hellbringers are going across the map to do some pressure. You know, once the next point of Scatter Bomb unlocks. What? I mean, Kodiak drop. Once that unlocks, Alby has a defense, and Scatter Bomb should be coming back momentarily. Just a 3-minute cooldown. Very sad to not see any turrets on this base. They're getting taken down as they come in. What debuff does the Amble round do? Speed, but only for vehicles. So the infantry wasn't affected, it was just getting damaged. So if there's a vehicle army and you get the Amble round in the middle of that and then do a scatter bomb, that's just a wipe. They can't leave. They'd be too slow to do it. But with infantry, it's just about the damage. They don't get slowed. Same idea though. Except there, if you have a really good positioning, you can already start with a scatter bomb and then follow up with the ammo round. Against vehicles, you should ammo round first. Oh my god, again! Shreko! Oh, everything's dead! The Kodiaks will be defending as well. So yeah, a generator for an entire army, that's a good deal for Alby. I'm sure he can recover from this. The Kodiak needs to get out of the Gudo, otherwise that happens. But it's acceptable. They paid for themselves. Dude, Shreko is losing the mini base. He might lose the other one. If that happens, he's actually in a little bit of trouble. Definitely can't fight this base anymore. Is that Kodiak gonna move or? Yeah, it is. Okay. Now, would love to see some Vortox for Alby. But once again, he doesn't have the extra base. He doesn't have all his pads upgraded on the minis. Which leads to him not having enough resources in general. There's some resources that weren't picked up in the game thus far. So, you know, leaving these around also is a difference between having this base or not. Especially this one is a bit of a sin, and this one. Gotta get those done, guys. Pretty cheap to make a Marine or a Grunt. Then just queue them up. The Mexican generator is about to be punished here. I don't think Shreko has the defenses for it. He's got some Marauders which could have reacted quickly, but I think it's too late now. This base should be going down. Combat Tech Marines will be able to repair the Forge Hog as well as the Kodiak. And now he's re-establishing himself quite nicely. Tier 3 is coming in for Shreko, however. And once he starts pumping the Raves, suddenly those Marines are nothing. So he really has to stop pumping the Marines. That is not how you play Forge. You need to get some Vortogs out and then get your tier 3 going. What is this Rauder doing? Getting killed, but what else? Okay, Okay, we got another drop. So just a level 1 drop, so no Wraith and Blisterback in this one. Which would have been nice though. Plenty of Marines here to defend. Let's see if Shreko eats another Amble around. And Scatter Bomb combo, but I don't think it's actually required. Army's not that big, although it's about to be. Yeah, once all this is together, I think it's definitely high time to make use of everything. There's another 2 Kodiaks now. 3 Kodiaks ready to defend. Scatter Bomb is in. There's no amble round just yet, but you can finish with that. Oh wait, it's on cooldown actually. The mines are here. The Kodiaks will finish it up. Shreko eating 3 of these leader powers by one. Yikes. The Invisibros are here. Can't see him. Can't shoot him. But Nightingale can see them. Gotta leave. It's time to go. Shroud also shoots down some of the Kodiak shots, but once there's a Wolverine or 2 added in, it's very easy to overwhelm their defenses. Warthog is getting neutered as well by this thing. But you just keep your distance and it should be fine. That base is in a decent shape. Alby just needs to build up something. He's got so many resources. Are we gonna see the boomers maybe? We may be saving up for that. That would be really good. The boomers can certainly push right now. These grunts can't stop that. There's a Wraith, but again, the boomers eat them alive. We'd need like 5 Wraiths or something to potentially hold. Shreko is certainly doing a good job of controlling the map. Maybe the Marines are looking exactly for that. Oh yeah, here come the boomers. I mean, you could do a Cataclysm against them. I'm not sure I've seen Alby use heavy metal just yet. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a heal. The boomers are taking down the grunts as expected. This is not even close. Shreko doesn't have a hero. He doesn't have anything to deal with this. And losing the factory is also a pretty big deal. There's a big drop. He's not gonna go for a Cataclysm. The boomers are just absolutely going to town here. Wow. Everybody got taken down. I think Shreko is about to lose the base, guys. There's just no defending this. Kodiaks are too much. Engineers are trying to hold, but they can't. Even the flying Blisterback won't be able to defend here. I think this is just too much stuff, ladies and gentlemen. The Kodiaks just being an absolute menace. The invisibility is good here. Maybe another boomer can go down as well as the other Kodiak there, but it's so close. It's dead. Nice Grenadier drop as well. Everyone getting sucked in. I forget what the steel power is called suddenly. I really don't remember. What's wrong with me? Definitely not enough stuff here to Cataclysm though. What's that leader power called? What's wrong with me? My brain is not working. Help, chat. Okay, Shreko will try to get a Scarab. It's the only way back. I agree with him. Do the Scarab. It's the only hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes. 2 minutes. third base. Rapier is getting a little bit overconfident. Extra generator as well. That's a good idea. But, you know, Kodiaks aren't going to be able to hold the Scarab. You would need some flyboys, or you would need tanks to really deal with it. It's called Maelstrom. Thank you, chat. Dark Knight helping me. As I said, my brain is not on the clock right now. Second shield generator just in case. This is gonna be a juggle. Oh, this is so many Kodiaks. Certainly the Scarab can beat them all. As long as you have some engineers to go with it, it's perfectly fine. Oh, they're in the middle of the setup. Holy shit. The Cataclysm would be able to help defend the base as well. Shreko has the resources for it. He's letting the shield finish. 20 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Can he hold? Because certainly targeting down the War Council is possible here. If everybody fires that right now. Ooh, they're shooting the shield, Jen. 5 seconds. It's just 5, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, he canceled. He canceled it. He canceled it at 0 seconds. Oh my goodness, Shreko is dead. Alby, in the last possible moment, got it. This is crazy. If he shield juggled, this would be a different game. My goodness. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.